Welcome guys to another season, a new season of Food Finders. We are here bright and way too early. Seth, why are we here in such an ungodly hour?
Everyone loved your 250 episode. We are gonna do a breakfast edition today.
We're gonna try to find breakfast today, which is hopefully under $3. Let's go try the first stop. So we are in queue right now at Lao Ding Mei Shi. It looks like they're a very traditional, kind of casual local breakfast where they can have your chi kuehs, your chi chuan fan and things like that. The prices are actually pretty affordable. I believe it's $1 for 4 pieces of chi kueh, but we'll confirm that because we can't really see the menu from over here. The queue is pretty long for this early in the morning, so I guess it's probably gonna be good. Hi, can I get one porridge and one chi kueh? 60. So we just got our food. We got a porridge and a chi kueh. Off the bat, they have some shallots, fried shallots and spring onions. It's really a basic porridge, but it looks hearty enough. It smells good because of the shallot oil, so yeah. This is the one that really interests me. They have this little bits of brown fried thing, which I'm not too sure, because it's not the usual. So the sweet turnip or chai po is not actually that sweet. They probably make this in-house versus where you can just buy it out of a bottle. The chi kueh itself is definitely something store-bought, I feel. It's still silky, it's still good enough for $1. If you like your chai po less sweet, this is the one to go.
So what's the brown? Just a browner chai po?
Yeah, I believe it's just a browner chai po.
You got problem with me?
Uncle， 对不起啊，可以问一下啊，你的菜脯里面是只是菜脯吗？蒜头啊，有香肠吗？不是香肠哦，蒜头啦，蒜头啊 ，OK， 可以，谢谢。
But it's good for $1. I think this is pretty decent if you want a quick meal. If somehow you're awake at 7 a.m. It's a little bit spicy, right? The chili. Spicier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like a chili bowl, like a chili and vinegar kind of thing.
But it's nice though, like the chili tastes pretty homemade-y.
Yeah, most of it is homemade, which is very surprising for like the amount of effort they're gonna put for $1. We're moving on to the porridge now. There's nothing inside, as you can see, just a bunch of aromatics and oh, it's a single peanut. There you go, Seth. It's a single peanut. We found the treasure, the single peanut. Oh, it's blazing hot, super comforting. It's smooth, it's silky, it's almost like your century egg porridge, you know? Very simple, basic seasoning, but I think it's good enough for $1. I think the star of the show for me was definitely the chi kueh. If you come here, give this one a shot. So, we're here to try out this coffee shop. We're not sure what it's called, but we'll ask him later because there's no name and there's no tag on it. I believe they have a breakfast set. Usually it consists of coffee or tea, some kaya toast as well as 2 eggs. Alive! So we just got our food. We spoke to the uncle in this... Oh, sorry. Take 2. So we just got our food. We spoke to the uncle. So apparently this shop has no name, but he was one of the first few here and he's been here for like 50 over years. And fun fact is that he planted a tree over there right beside his store near the car parks.
哇，你在这边多久了啊
？57年了，这棵树也是57年。
这个树也是57年。The tree is 57 years as well.
是我来的时候我种的。
你种的
？He actually bakas his roti bakar, which is toast if you guys don't know what that means. He actually has a charcoal grill at the back. He puts all the coffee and teapots just to keep them warm, and he actually grills them out so you can actually see the grill lines here. So that's something that's very unique, very rare. I've only seen it in Malacca. You definitely feel the charcoal and the char tasting on the bread as well. It's nice and smoky. The kaya is your standard kaya. There's nothing crazy amazing about this, but there's nothing bad about it as well. It's pretty average, but the charcoal really takes it up a notch. But the bread is a bit thicker than you would normally have it as well. Usually they have one slice and then they slice it really super thin, but this one he gives you a hearty 2-piece. The eggs are actually quite nice. Look kind of orangey yellow. Most of the time, you see the yolks getting really pure, so I appreciate that they use a decent quality egg as well.
Wait, you don't mix your eggs before you eat your soba eggs?
I don't want to mix it stuff because this tastes like sodium water. The yolks are nice, it's perfectly cooked. You don't really get that stringy bits of raw egg, which I appreciate. Yeah, it's overall a pretty affordable breakfast for this set and it's decent quality as well. So it's good in the books for me. We'll head up to the next spot. We are here going to be trying some thosai. So it turns out that along this whole street of... Take 2! everyone seems to be selling thosai at 250. So why this store? Well, we settled in Pandi, Ayya, Tiffin is because it seems to have the highest reviews. So we're gonna check this out and see if there's anything good for you. So we just got our thosai. He gave us a lot of sauce, as you can see there. He said this was chili, this was coconut, and this was tomato chutney. And then he gave some sambal, like a dal kind of curry as well. I'm just gonna use my hands for this segment to eat the thosai. Let's give it a shot. I just go in with the tomato because I love my tomato chutney.
Yeah, both the authentic.
Oh my god, that's really good. Fun fact is I've been eating Indian food all my life since young because my parents love Indian food. And I started off with thosai, not prata like most people. I wouldn't say I'm not connoisseur, but I know what's nice thosai and not nice thosai. But this is really good. Usually thosais would have like a sour tang to it. This one is perfect for people who don't like any sourness in it. So it's almost like a regular crepe prata. So it's nice and kind of crispy almost, but it's not too doughy. So a lot of thosais usually it seems like it's kind of too much dough, too much batter that they put inside. This one, they do it quite nicely. As you can see, there's a nice sheen and nice caramelization on the sides. That's what you want, at least for me, my preference. That's what you're looking for a nice thosai. Inside is kind of white and nice, so it's really, really fluffy. And it's not too thick. That's the most important thing for me as a thosai. Yeah, this is actually amazing. I'm going to try the rest of the chutney as well. Coconut. Yeah, it is 100% solid. Just very nice creamy masala potatoes as well. So it's not like super chunky. So you kind of mash them out a little bit and then you get a nice yellow color from the turmeric as well. So they're quite generous with it. It's actually filled to this much. It is just amazingly soft. So it really matches well with the crispy exterior and then you get a really nice and soft, kind of almost buttery, melty masala potatoes inside. This is something that you really, really have to try here.
Do you try the chili?
I haven't tried the chili
sauce?
one yet, yeah.
It's really good. Like, there's a lot of chili flavor rather than just spicy.
Yeah, rather than just like straight up spice.
And it tastes the chili flavor.
If you guys have no point of reference of what a chutney kind of tastes like, the coconut chutney kind of tastes like if we have grated coconut, like the ones you have in kueh, you kind of water it down. You add a little bit of like ginger, garlic, and green chilies as well, and then you just blend it up together. So most of the time, coconut chutney is made fresh, and they do like a tempering on it. It changes a little bit when they put tomato or chili, but generally the concept of all the chutneys are the same. So it's not overly spicy, overly coconutty, if that's what you're concerned about. Kind of like a medium level of flavor, I would say, but they're still quite pack a punch. So it's really good.
Like, there's so many different types of components and flavors, but none actually overpowers anything.
Not all the times all the chutney is actually quite nice. Like the chili one usually is just pure pain and spice. This one's actually really, really flavorful. This is excellent. This is really good. This is approved. Ryan approved. So we're at the next spot. We're at Jln Kukoh. So this shop is apparently really famous, as you can see from the line. Her parents run this shop, and the daughter actually left her role as a public servant to kind of help her parents run this shop. So she realized that after she took over the shop, these general people in this area, they can't really afford like really expensive stuff. So she reduced the prices to make it more affordable for them. Hence the shop is literally called the 250 shop. Hi, can I get a nasi sambal goreng chicken? And can I get a mee siam? Your business like quite good, huh? So many people?
Support.
Thank you.
Because we're helping the poor and needy.
Yeah, I saw. It's so nice of you.
A lot of poor and needy people, so we must do something.
So we just got our food. We decided to go for the mee siam as well as nasi sambal goreng with chicken. So we wanted to kind of try a few dishes on this one because they do have like a large array of different dishes. They have nasi waron, they have bakso as well, which all honestly looks really amazing. Alright, off the bat, it's your usual mee siam. You have your egg with sambal, a bit of like your bean curds and things like that. It looks pretty complete for $2.50. Okay, it's pretty run-of-the-mill, I have to say. It's not good, it's not too bad. For $2.50, it's pretty okay. The sauce isn't super heavily, it's not super sweet, so if you're someone who doesn't like your mee siam too sweet or too sour, this is the one for you. The sambal isn't too spicy as well. Nothing here really jumps out at you. Not too sour, not too sweet, not too spicy. Alright, let's move on to the nasi sambal goreng. So it looks like we have some curry stick, which is like shredded coconut, grated coconut, and you kind of fry it up with some spices and rempah. This is the crazy part. They even have half a burger deal. For $2.50, this is insane. So this curry stick is amazing. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit coconutty, and I'm not too sure, but I believe they use like tamarind paste and they fry it up with this, so it's really savory. It's really strong on your rempah and flavors like lemongrass, kaffir, lime leaf. It's very appetizing. Try a bit of that sambal as well. The sambal is the sweet sambal kind. It's not the super spicy. Again, nothing on this plate is super spicy or super sweet, but this is on your sweeter side of the sambal goreng. It's pretty palatable and pretty accessible to everyone. So the fried chicken is not really like your standard really crispy fried chicken. It's kind of more similar to the fried chicken you use to prepare Ayya masak merah, but it's seasoned really well. Let's try some of that bergedil, which is my favorite. How can you go wrong with bergedil, right? It's delicious. For $2.50, this is amazing. So overall for this, I think for the mee siam, it's pretty much standard, your run-of-the-mill stuff, but I think where the real value is at your rice sets. They have all the different rice sets with different combinations of meat, rendang, paru. This is the best deal for this shop alone. Like if you have to come here, try the rice sets. That's the one thing you should definitely get.
I think just to add on, I think they do a lot of like charitable work as well with like they provide meal coupons, and the idea of reducing the price to $2.50 was basically just to help the needy.
They don't provide the meal coupons. They accept the meal coupons.
Oh, they accept the meal coupons. Yeah. I mean, they're working with someone.
Yeah, they're working with some social service type thing, providing really good food as well as helping out, you know, the less fortunate people, which is amazing. I think it's a very good thing and a very hard thing to do hand in hand. We had some kuehs in the morning. We had porridge, I believe. We had some breakfast set, which is like the eggs and toast, thosai, and we had this amazing Malay food for $2.50 as well. Thankfully, no one has increased their prices at all. So by a miracle, we managed to keep everything under $2.50 or at least $2.50 and under. My favorite would definitely have to be the thosai. You guys know I love my thosai, so that is number one for me. Probably a close second would actually be the Malay food. The Malay food was really good. If you have any of the rice sets, it was really amazing. Seth, what was the favorite?
$2.50 shop, not the mee siam though.
Just again to reiterate, today mostly the places we've been to is for breakfast stuff. They do open a little bit later, like the Malay food here, but generally the places that we've been to today is just for breakfast. So try to come early if you want to visit these places. Again, let us know what you want us to try. You know, just like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
So how do you find the kaya toast?
Oh yeah, so the kaya toast was kaya and toast bread. I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad. I'll leave you guys to decide what there is, but it tasted exactly like kaya and toast.